Well, it is January 5th, and Zane and I are heading over to hunt our beaver pond hole. It's 15 degrees right now, and well, car went in the ditch right there last night. We got a bunch of snow. We had a lake effect snowstorm blowing, and this hole is always way better when we get a lot of snow, so I'm kind of looking forward to hunting this morning. We might have to break some ice, but that's not a bad thing because everything else is going to be iced up, so these birds aren't going to have much choice on what they're going to be able to do this morning. We got a couple mojos we're going to take down there, and we got a pulsator, and we're probably only going to bring like 6 or 7 duck decoys, and we're going to be standing right in the water so we can get more wake action. That's one thing I think waterfowlers take for granted big time when hunting over a water hole is wake action and movement in your decoys. Like, it's one thing you have a mojo going, so that's good, but when you watch real birds in water holes, there's constantly wakes everywhere, and when your decoys sit there motionless on the water, there's no wakes, and the birds I really feel like they key in on that, especially in the late season here when they've seen a lot of spreads. So, well, next thing you know, we're going to be down the swamp, and you're going to be looking down Zane and I's gun barrel, and we'll see if we can't kill some birds. Shoot him. Get ready, there's going to be more. Making it rain, baby! They're spinning. Get ready. Shoot straight, Zane.
This one at 2 feet.
You get the next one. It's a greenhead, right? Guess what, Zane? Goose number 1 banded. Goose number 2 banded. Nice shot, Zane.
Jesus Christ, I was not meant to bend that way.
I mean, these birds are dropping all over us, and I'm going to give you a couple tips on why that is. For number one, you got to hunt where the birds want to be. You got to do scouting. You got to find where these birds are. The birds were in here. Well, last night it got down to like 11, 12 degrees. As you can see on the way up here, the thermometer read 14 degrees this first thing this morning. But anyways, we got down here, and this whole, everything down here was slush and ice. I mean, this is all, that's all slush. So what we did is we moved a bunch of the slush out of the middle here and made a hole. As you can see, there's the hole. And we just loaded it with mallard decoys. We got a dozen mallards in there, decoys, and I got my pulsator out there and the mojo, and we got a slight snow here with a perfect wind right up this valley. And I mean, these ducks just, they couldn't resist it. I mean, they were on top of us. This is one of those mornings I wish I had everybody with us. But you know, it's you never know. I mean, you could come down here and it'd be a bust, but mornings like this, I mean, awesome. We have 2 goose bands for sure, and we're still in the process of getting our ducks. We're all done. We've shot our limit, so we still have ducks trying to come in here. This is crazy. So we're gonna get our stuff and get picked up and get out of here. We'll fill you in and once you get the birds piled up. I mean, you can't ask for any more than that. What a morning. We're, like I said, we got 1 mojo running out here. We had my wake maker till it iced up and about died on us, but we were shooting these birds at 5 feet. I can't wait to watch the GoPro footage from this camera over here. Talk about decoying. This is the kind of hunt you wait all year for. And the old Versamax ran until it couldn't run no more. It's all froze up. I need to get it home and get it cleaned up. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like it and subscribe if you want to see more. I'm going to have some more hunts coming. Be sure to tune back in to Killemoutdoors. Well, as you know, it's January 5th, and Zane and I came down here and broke up a bunch of slush and ice and made a hole this morning in this beaver dam. And I had a feeling it was going to be a good morning, but I really didn't. I didn't know it was going to be this good. I mean, right off the bat, we knew we were only going to be shooting greenheads. We'd shoot a limit this morning. This is one of those mornings that I'm kicking myself so bad I didn't drag all my buddies with me. You know, we could have shot a 4-man limit of birds this morning if I could have got some of my buddies to go with us. But they'll still be here for next time, even though they're a little bit educated because we let them come right down into the hole. But we only needed a couple more Drake mallards to fill our limit, and I had them right in front of me in the hole, and my gun was totally frozen. I couldn't shoot them. That's the worst feeling in the world. You know, totally tricking these old mallards into coming into your decoys and then not being able to shoot them. Luckily, Zane here swept up a couple, and we scraped out a limit of greenheads here, but what a morning.
Yeah, there was a lot of birds flying this morning.
We nailed these geese right first thing this morning. They came flying. They were roosted down the creek ways, and when we lit into the first group of mallards that came into the decoys, the geese came up, and this old Zane man's gun freaking, what happened to it?
Well, first I fell in the swamp, which then caused about everything to freeze up, hence why I'm not in very heavy clothes anymore. And I had my shell belt on, and my shells got enough water on to freeze up and cause my gun not to cycle, so that screwed that over.
Yep, so we did manage to nail 3 geese out of that group, and 2 of them are banded, which is pretty awesome. But we'll get these back home and get them cleaned up and beat and duck tonight. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I know I'm saying a bunch of the same stuff I said out there, but be sure to like the video, and we're going to continue to hunt. And if you want to keep up with us, make sure you subscribe, and there'll be more videos coming. Thanks for watching.